Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Claytano. Thank you so much for tuning in as always. And we're back at the Global Legend of the Week series, taking a look at 0Chaoss0's account. Don't forget, guys, every time you comment and like one of my videos this month, you'll be entered to win a Samsung tablet. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and hit the bell so you're notified whenever I post a video, because the more videos you comment on, the higher your chances are to win. Good luck. All right, guys, so this week was actually super close between Chaos and one other person, but Chaos at the very end was actually able to claim that #1 spot. So in today's video, I'm gonna tell you guys the units that he was using on his arena defense. We're also gonna go over his whole monster box that he has available right now for us to look at, as well as the runes that he has on those units to hopefully help you guys out in building your arena defenses, your arena strategy, and help you guys rank higher as well. Okay, so let's just go ahead and pull up his units right now. We have Megan to start us off with 118 additional speed. Doesn't really seem that fast, but I'll tell you guys why he's got it built this way here in just a second. It also has about 14,000 HP and 97% accuracy. So this right here is most likely his counter to Halphus defenses, if I had to guess. With this skill right here, Toad Poison allows them not to be buffed. So Halphus is a huge unit on arena defense at the very end of Arena Rush Hour. So my guess is that's why he has his Megan rune like that, with a ton of accuracy, but also it's on fight as well. So if he wants to use it with like Lucian or something like that, he's able to, and it gives his team a little bit more attack percent because he has it on double fight. Now here's the runes, and it's speed, HP, and my guess is accuracy, which it is, and it has the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes as you see here. Up next is going to be Galleon with 142 additional speed, 91 accuracy, pretty good HP and attack and defense. Now guys, I know a lot of you in the past said like, oh, pretty good HP and it's only got 14,000, but it's pretty good HP in comparison to the amount of other stats that he has on the unit as well. So keep that in mind when I say stuff like pretty good HP. It's all relative to the amount of other stats that he has on the unit, or what type of unit it is, okay? This is going to be Violent Will, Speed, Defense, Accuracy. Here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes here. So he's actually getting his accuracy from his 6 slot rune, and then getting all of his HP and attack from his substats from his other runes as well. So if you guys have a really nice HP percent rune here, make sure you're getting your accuracy substats from other runes as well, or even you can even get your accuracy substat from your HP percent rune. Just making sure that your runes pair well and nicely together. Okay, that's the main thing that you guys want to shoot for. Up next is Tayor though, plus 121 speed. This is actually speed tuned with his 0Chaoss0. It's an additional basically 1900 attack, 7,000 HP, 100% crit rate of course, 165 crit damage. It's going to do a lot of damage with his Squall as well. This is actually going to be Swift Will with attack, crit damage, attack, and there's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes there for Tayor. Next is going to be Camila with 100% crit rate, 185% crit damage, 115 speed, almost 20,000 additional HP, 732 attack. It's got all the stats, guys. It really does have all the stats here. And this is Violent Nemesis, speed, crit damage, HP. Look at that HP percent rune, 27 speed on that alone. Here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Camila. All right, up next is going to be his Tessarian with 24,000 additional HP, 500 defense, 151 speed. That's insane. Also 52% accuracy to go along with everything else, and the resistance ain't bad either. Now he does have this on Revenge, and this is speed, HP, HP. And here's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes for Tessarian. Most likely, I'm guessing it's going to be used in RTA, stuff like that. Next, we have a nice Chloe, plus 160 speed, 22,000 HP. And this is on Swift Will, speed, defense, HP. Here's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes for Mrs. Chloe. Now, Rakan is actually one of the units that he used on his arena defense at the very end of Rush Hour. This is 30,000 additional HP, 77 speed, and then 80% crit rate, 153 crit damage. Those are the main stats that you're looking at there. Also, decent defense as well. But this is going to be Vampire Will, HP, crit damage, HP, and here's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes for Rakan. Now, he does have a Vanessa as well. This was not used in his final arena defense team, but this is 33,000 additional HP, 80 speed, 764 defense, and 100% resistance. This thing is insanely rough and tanky to beat. Now, this is on Violent Will, HP. And then here's the 1-3-5 slot runes for Vanessa. But look at these subsets, 36% HP, also 26% HP, 20% defense on this one as well. Really just stats everywhere on the Vanessa. Up next is 0Chaoss0. My guess is that he used this 0Chaoss0 along with his Taylor on a cleave team because they are runed extremely close in speed together, where the 0Chaoss0 is going to go right before the Taylor, really. And my guess is he used it with like a Tiana Galleon combination, which his Tiana right here is plus 180 speed. So that's probably going to be what he uses on his arena offense when he's trying to cleave somebody. But here's the 0Chaoss0 though, 123 speed, 1,100 attack, and 85% accuracy with all those crit rate and crit damage percentages as well. This is also going to be Swift Will on speed, crit damage, accuracy, actually. And this is the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes here. But he's actually getting all of his attack from subsets, as you can see. So there's 15% there, 21% there, and there's a little bit here as well, another 20%, also 26% there, and 15%. So all of his attack that's giving him over 1,000 additional attack is coming from subsets. That's insane, but 0Chaoss0 is a little bit easier to make that way because he has such a high base attack as it is to begin with. Now, Kumar is also in here with 150 speed, 24,000 HP, 88% crit rate, and 709 defense as well. This is another unit that I was actually trying to get to work on my arena defense. It did a little bit better than I thought it would, and I think you guys could probably benefit from putting your Kumars on your defense as well. But this is speed with a 35% HP subset, by the way, crit rate, and HP. And here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Kumar. 24k HP, but that's because he has it on speed, crit rate, HP. Now, Juno was in his final defense. This is an additional 145 speed, 23,000 HP, 583 defense, and almost 100% crit rate. So he has all of those subsets with almost 100% crit rate, which I think is crazy as well. Super annoying to deal with, and the accuracy ain't too bad either. But this is Despair Nemesis, which is speed, crit rate, and HP, and then he's getting all of his substats from his 1, 3, and 5 slot runes there, which make it extremely tanky and also fast with super high crit rate as well. So crazy Juno. This was, again, like I said, in his arena defense at the end. Now here's another Rakan built very similar to his first one, almost exactly the same in all the stats in every single way, right? So this is Rakan. It's, again, Vampire Will. So the reason why he has this together is because if he puts them both on arena defense, he can effectively nuke out one single wind unit if they go against the same one twice, right? He could also use this in 2 different siege defenses and stuff like that. And I mean, it gives him a little bit more utilization from having 2 of them built almost the exact same. But here it is. HP, crit damage, and HP. Again, Vampire Will. Here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes here. And this is, you know, look at this. 19% HP, 35% HP, 19% HP, 34% HP. All these crazy HP substats, making it 30k HP, just like the other one here. Now, Harmonia, 26,000 HP, 127 speed, 806 defense, and 100% resistance. This thing ain't too shabby either. This is speed slot 2, HP, and there's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Harmonia. Garo is an additional 94 speed, almost 10k HP with 1500 attack, 85 crit rate, 183 crit damage. This is also Vampire, but this one is actually going to be on Nemesis, and this is speed, crit damage, attack. And there's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Garo. Again, 36% attack. That's crazy. Let's take a look at this. Lucian, 110 speed, 100% crit rate, 181 crit damage, but 2,000 additional attack. That's insane. It's also super fast as well. This is Swift Will, and it's on attack, crit damage, attack, and there's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for this Lucian. 20% attack there, 34% attack there, and it just, like I said, it just doesn't stop. I mean, those are really good runes, especially the fact that it's on will makes it, I think, just even crazier because, I mean, just, it's good. It's really good. All right, Messidy's up next. 135 speed, 15,000 HP, 450 defense, give or take. 83% crit rate, ain't bad. This is on fight, which makes it give his whatever unit he's increasing gets even more attack percent just from that alone. This is speed, crit rate, HP. 1, 3, and 5 slot runes there. If you guys haven't been farming your fight runes and you're trying to get higher up in arena, maybe you're at that G1 to G2 range and want to get a little bit extra in there, I would say farm your fight runes there. If you're still a conqueror, maybe fighter, I would still just focus on your main dungeons and get your substats up better through those. This is just like min-maxing later on in the game, I would say. So just make sure you guys keep that in mind as well if you're watching this. Now, Leo is at 96% crit rate, 168 crit damage. Pretty fast for a Leo, not gonna lie. And then it has 1500 attack. So this is a super like damage dealing Leo. It's actually on shield, blade, fight. This is attack, crit damage, attack. And there's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for Leo. Triana, 100% resistance, 120 speed, 30k HP, but 814 defense. You guys think that, you know, 30,000 HP is a lot, but don't neglect your defense substats because that's how you get that true tankiness from a monster. And this is extremely tanky. So this is Violent Nemesis, speed with 29% HP. HP with 23% defense. Another HP with 23% defense, plus flat HP as well. Here's the 1 slot rune with 33% HP, and I mean, 3 slot rune has everything you need for Triana, and then 5 slot rune, again, 50% HP, 19, you guys can see it, 36% resistance though. 36%. I think that's the highest resistance subset that I've seen on one of these reviews yet. All right, so moving on, we have Tiana, from Triana to Tiana. We have 180 speed. I took a look at this earlier, but really good defense, 15,000 HP. Resistance is at 82%, which ain't bad either. And then 64% crit rate. That's actually pretty important when you're trying to use Tiana on arena offense. Having that second skill crit, you guys will be surprised at how much more damage you can get from that Tiana as well. This is Swift Blade. Speed, defense, HP. There's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes for her. And then we have Ganymede up next. 137 speed, 15k HP, 545 defense. Really good accuracy as well. This is Violent Will. Speed, crit damage, accuracy. There's the 1, 3, 5 slot runes for Ganymede. And then we had the last 2 monsters that he actually used on his arena defense in the very last moments of Rush Hour. We had the leader, which was Halphus, 30,000 HP, 1,000 defense, and then only 39% resistance, and it's a little bit faster than what you would normally see a Halphus at. So typically you see them with like 0 speed, so that way they keep that shield as long as they can. You also typically see them with 100% resistance, but this is how he built his, and it's on Despair Revenge. So he gave up some of those stats to get those, you know, that stun in there, that extra revenge to possibly stun, which could get pretty annoying based on RNG, depending on, you know, if it's not in your favor when you're fighting him, you'd be surprised at how many times that probably messes people up. But this is HP, 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 and look at those defense substats, 28% there, 26% there, 11% there, and here's the 1, 3, and 5 slot runes, all extremely high percent substats all over the place for Halphus. And then lastly, we had his Amduat, which was also in his arena defense as well. 24k HP, 720 defense, 142 speed, and then the accuracy is at 53% as well. So look at this though, as you guys are trying to build your arena defenses. Maybe if you have all 4 of these units that are similar to Chaoss's, he has his Halphus here, and just look at the speed. So Halphus went first, and then he had his Juno afterward at 145. And then he has the Amduat just a hair behind his Juno. Now, if you take the first turn, that's obviously going to screw up the turn order by Amdoat going ahead of Juno. But if you're trying to cleave him, like slow cleave him, you want to make sure that your Juno is still going before your Amdoat. You don't want to just completely throw that out of the water because of Amdoat's passive. You want to make sure that if they choose to use something else against your team, they're going to get punished because of it. And that's what he has here. He also has that Halfus being super tanky, and then he threw in one of his Rakans. It really doesn't matter which one. They're both built almost exactly the same all around the board. Probably the one, I would say this one's just a smidge better because it has a little more HP, a little bit more speed, a little bit more crit rate, a little bit more of everything really. So, but anyway guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. If you guys like this series, make sure you guys hit that like button. Also comment down below your thoughts on the arena defense. And don't forget, whenever you comment and like one of my videos, you're entered in to win a Samsung tablet as well. Just make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell to get notified when I post my videos as well. But aside from that, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, congratulations to Chaos on his legend rank finish. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right, peace. Wait, did I say stay soupy? Don't be potatoes. Okay, all that, yeah.